Hey, what's up? Welcome. This is getting serious. I'm taking off my glasses. This is a collective tarot reading for the group, for individuals who resonate with this similar same message. When I do make these videos, there might be information that you don't need. If it doesn't like fit into your story or your life, and you like are like, okay, maybe that works, I guess, and you're like confused, it's not for you. And it's kind of like if you take it on and you investigate more and you're like, what does this mean? It's just weighing you down, and it's like unnecessary for you to hold on to. So if there is anything that doesn't resonate, definitely leave it at the door. Definitely leave it at the door. We're starting off with the 5 of Swords. And if I like squint or anything, it's because I literally can't see that well. I wish y'all could like, I don't know. You can't, I mean, wow, you can see me. I can see, but I can't see. Anyways, my Gemini sun and rising attributes are like very much going with the wind right now. There has been a lot of eye-opening experiences recently that have led to feeling enlightened in a way where it's surprising, where it's like the universe is telling you, or the higher power, the spirit, gods, goddesses are telling you that being open to a surprise that's a good surprise is coming your way. It's like at your door, knocking on the door. And when it does happen, this surprising event, keeping an open mind and no judgment at all on the situation or anyone involved in the situation. Best to keep your eyes on the prize, which is to allow yourself in that situation to come out on top, no matter what it is that you kind of like, what it is that happens during the unexpected event. We have the Emperor. Okay. So I'm getting that this is like these unexpected, surprising events are lessons that you've been trying to learn, trying to evolve from, trying to find appreciation of. And it's like these lessons, now you're getting the result of the lesson, like how much you did learn, how much you did evolve, how much you did let go, leave behind, so that you can grow. And like at the beginning, when I was talking about like if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it behind, that's kind of what I'm talking about now. I'm getting that there's some kind of evolution that you're going through, transformation, where you're realizing that there's certain things that you need to stop doing. There's certain people that you need to leave behind. There's certain habits that you have or you had currently that you're realizing no longer fills you with this feeling of the King of Pentacles. Okay, it doesn't like, it feels more than anything like it's taking from you, like holding you back from growing into more of a person that is like authentic, that is them, like you're yourself no matter what. And these unexpected events, these surprising events, are here to show you that no matter what comes your way, no matter what is surprising, no matter what is unexpected, you have the complete control in the moment that it happens to dictate where the outcome is going to come from. Just before this card was going to pop out, I was going to say, be very careful, be very mindful, okay? And this is the energy that you really need to be mindful. If you go on rants, if you complain, if you are negative about whatever that is outside of you, it is just a reflection of something inside of you that you need to heal and you need to understand in yourself. King of Swords. I am loving this lighting. Yeah. Oh man, I'm loving it. This is about you stepping up. Like, this time right now for you is stepping up to the plate and taking a swing at that ball that's coming to you, no matter if it's a curveball, if it's a fastball, if it's a foul ball, whatever it is, no matter what is coming at you. It's kind of like you're now listening to your intuition that has been with you through the thick and the thin of these lessons that you're learning on how to improve your life, how to evolve yourself to be even more of a higher vibrational entity. Are we entities? Are human beings entities? Just a higher vibrational being, you know, just someone who holds the energy of light in terms of, interesting when I said that, holding the energy of light, and this fell out in reverse. The Two of Swords, this is talking about you've realized that finding the light in situations where you might feel like it's at your disadvantage is actually helping you out in terms of getting out of the situation, being able to separate yourself. And this is due, like this, you being able to find the light is due to your dedication on healing the darkness inside of you so that you can feel that light energy where that dark energy was. So the more that you release those old habits, the more that you release those people that no longer resonate with you, the more that you release, the more that you're going to be able to release that dark energy that has been really like stopping you or holding you back more than anything on getting to the next stage of your journey in this beautiful thing called life, baby. The Knight of Swords. So as you continue, right, to dedicate yourself towards finding the light, okay, towards what I'm getting, it's like getting to know that light, and it's like this feeling that only you know, right? So if you're like starting to feel a certain thing, tuning into also how your thoughts are, how your mindset is while you're tuning into your energy of like light and dark, you're going to be able to find this way to welcome in no matter what you're feeling, like welcome in the facts at hand, the logistical facts that's involved in this situation of like feeling out these unexpected situations more than anything, and allowing yourself to not take anything for granted when it comes to how you feel in terms of what you feel. And it's like, I'm getting the sense that there's been this conflict of like beliefs where it's like you believe a certain thing, but you get contradicted. I don't know if you have any contradicting beliefs. That's totally common. Like, I definitely do. But sometimes with these contradicting beliefs, they're from conditioning that you had when you went through situations that made you realize life is a certain way. Now you're getting to a place where you realize that you can choose your life for you, and that these past conditionings that you were kind of like evolved in, like these conditions evolved within you, within like your beliefs. You're starting to release those. You're starting to feel free, like more space, right? And you're starting to like accept these light-filled events that come your way, that surprise you, that show you that things really do have like the Star and 10 of Pentacles. That if you make the intention of creating from a place where you like want to give, like from a goodwill place, that's going to be the direction of the outcome of whatever it is you set forth in terms of creating, yeah, like I'm just getting this like picture of a person flabbergasted in the best of ways, like, but it's like your mouth is dropped, but you still have a smile, like you're surprised in the best of ways. And you're like, whoa, life is fun. Like, I didn't know life could be this fun. But you're realizing more and more that you make it fun. That it's not about having to leave situations behind that you feel like disappointed in. Especially when you're like releasing. Oh, okay. So I'm getting that they want me to go into this whole releasing. Because yeah, I totally went into what will happen when you do release, right? You're going to be filled, or you're going to have that space to welcome in light events. Light events. Like just events that kind of are like, I don't know, that like make you feel the sense of goodwill, the sense of the future is going to be great. Like people are great. So I want to go into what you are removing. I believe the Devil just popped out. If you are interested in the decks that I'm using, this one is a very common deck. I forget it. I will hopefully put it up in the description box. But this deck that I'm using is the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. Super cool. They also have an Oracle deck that I have somewhere, but I think it's about animals too. Cool. Anyway, back to the story. Back to your story. So releasing. Baby, what card are we starting with? The Devil. The Devil just, the Devil card talks about anything that is not needed in your life and that needs to go so that you can evolve to where you want to be, to who you want to be in the future. The things that just weigh you down, you know, weigh you down. I got the 5 of Wands, and then that was upright, and the Wheel of Fortune was landed down on the Devil, like this. So something cool about reading cards is you can tune into how the cards lay out, you know, how they fall out of the deck, if you will. Flip out. Ah, that's funny. Yo, these... No, I'm not gonna go. So, the Devil. We're talking about releasing. This is talking about you choosing to be part of the chaos. In the past, at least. In the past, okay? We got the Star, okay? So, more than anything, how much do you tune into the chaos of your life? When I say tune in, I mean, do you go on rants? Do you complain a lot? Do you, like, is it like to a point where you just can't wrap your mind, or like you can't move on from the situation? What I'm getting that it's like these, whatever it is that you need to release, you're, in a way, I'm getting like obsessed with, or just wanting to find justice with it, wanting to find this sense of win for you in these situations. We have the Magician in reverse. We have Temperance in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And I am taking reversals. It is part of the story, my friends. And we have Death in reverse. Okay, so here is what will happen with releasing this chaos. And I know we tuned into it a little bit before, but this is what will happen. All these cards that are reversals will start to turn upright in terms of replacing, because it's 4 cards, right? And I pulled out 4 cards before, replacing these cards, right, with these cards. Oh, there we go. It is so hard to not see. Oh boy, I need to get my contacts back because y'all, I need to see. So what will happen when, like, you release, right? It's like you just have to learn. Okay, this is, I'm getting this. You have to learn to be okay with what was not okay, to move on from that okay to get to the great. You're reviving your standard. It's like you went through a rough draft of the standard of people that you want in your life, of the habits you want in your life, so on and so forth. And you're now saying that you have to release those in order to improve your life, in order to evolve to what you want in life, which I'm getting is to balance out in terms of seeing the good overall in life. Totally fair. Totes my goats fair, my bro, because me too. I recently went through a really, like, just, how would I put this? I put myself on display in terms of looking at what I've been contributing to that hasn't been helping in my favor. And I've let go of some people also who weren't really matching my vibration, and really good things have happened. Okay, I'm just gonna give you specifics because it's really cool. Yesterday, or was it 2 days ago, I lost my wallet. I think, yeah, the last video I made for the Tarot Collective, I talked about it. My wallet was found with everything in it, even cash, even my cash, right? And it was from, like, the person who found it even went to my house and was going to give it to me, but then they couldn't find me, like I wasn't at my house. So they went and got it to the police, and the police gave it to me. Yay. And I also found my phone. I lost my phone last night, all like throughout today. And then, like, I took this bath on releasing negative energy, and my phone was found. Like, it was amazing, where I was like shocked at the results of what just happened. Like, it was amazing. But here's the thing. During the time that I realized my wallet was missing, or was taken, or whatever, we'll just say was missing, I was level-headed, like, in a way that I never really had managed before. And you know, I don't, I'll probably like figure it out eventually. I don't really know how I got to that level-headedness, but it's kind of like, that's where you need to get to, is to get to a place where you're level-headed and you're not responding in a very emotional state when the situation is not in your favor. So, what I'm also hearing is no one is a sore loser in this. Everyone wins eventually. Yeah. So with that is what I got for the message for your releasing as well. I hope I went into it as much as I can. If you do want me to make another video about that, I totally can. I think I should. After that burp of confirmation, yes, I will. I don't know if that will be the next video, but there will be a video out there with my Tarot Collective friends who need a message about releasing. We're gonna dive into your releasing, and it might get a little personal. Like, it definitely will get personal. Definitely not trying to ever feel like, I'm not trying to ever intend on attacking you, okay? But sometimes the truth does feel like an attack, but really it's just the truth of what's happening. And if you can change the way that you contribute to whatever is happening in a way of releasing what you don't need or what you no longer need, and being able to look at the brighter side of the outcome or whatever is happening, you're going to be able to give yourself more of an advantage of winning from whatever situation. Before I go though, I just also pulled out the 10 of Cups. Before I go, I want to pull some oracle cards that I got from this dream deck. Oh, it says Dream Decoder. I love this. So this, what I'm using this for is looking more into the subconsciousness of you that's connected to what it is that you're still holding on to that you no longer need. I'm also hearing, and this might be in another video, but hearing how to release, like how you can release or how you can find a way to release. We have shoes. Generally, shoes represent your approach to life. Wearing shoes in your dreams suggests you are well-grounded. If you are changing your shoes, this means something is changing in your life. If you forget your shoes, it indicates you are leaving behind your inhibitions. I honestly don't know what inhibitions is. I kind of forget it. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know the definition of inhibitions. I don't know what the definition of inhibitions is, if that's a inhibition. But this is talking about being well-grounded. Basically, the shoes that you have on are too small for you anymore. And there are shoes that fit that might be a little bit bigger for you. Like, bigger than the shoes that you had. Maybe not bigger, maybe better shoes, you know? Maybe these shoes that you had on currently just doesn't fit right anymore. This is the second card I pulled, Abandoned Places. If a place is abandoned in your dream, such as a deserted house or ghost town, this could be interpreted to show how you perceive yourself within your community and how you fit in with others. This dream can also signify feelings of isolation and rejection in your waking life, okay? Isolation and rejection. Yo, I definitely resonate with that. making sure that the people in your life are allowing you to feel I'm gonna stop that sentence. I'm gonna erase it, okay? And I'm gonna say this sentence. Looking at what fits in your life, who fits in your life, and looking at who doesn't fit in your life, what doesn't fit in your life. It might seem hard right before, a couple minutes before, a couple days before separating or ending it, or whatever it is that you need to release it. Release what doesn't fit in your life. Once you do, okay? It might be hard, but if there's a will, there's a way. If it doesn't fit in your life, it really is not for you. Like, it really is not. And there is a reason, though, why you're still attached to this, too. I'm gonna actually, I know I said the video was gonna end, but like I really want to figure this out of like a little bit more. The Magician. The other deck, this deck pulled out the Magician somewhere. The Magician fell, okay? So it's like these attachments. Oh. I just heard like, it's my baby. I created it. It's my baby. Emotional attachment. Something to do with emotional attachment. The Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. And Strength. So this type of attachment is from being created from a place where you felt lack within yourself and you wanted like outside help to help fill in this lack within you. Wow. Wow. That one was like personal for me too. Like, whoa. I'm getting also standard of living. Like standard of living, my friends. You have been working so hard on improving your standard of living. I'm so proud of you. Like, I know you don't need my proudness or whatever, like, whatever. But like, congrats. It is so hard to improve your life in how stressful of a society that we live in. Like, it is so hard. But it's these different, like, situations. Like, it's like these... It's these moments where you realize that... I'm hearing, like, it's not worth it. I'm hearing it's hindering your life. Releasing people, habits, things that have been in your life for a long time can be very hard. It can be like, seems impossible. But within the impossible, I am possible. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in another video. Bye, friends.